You are listening to the Late Bloomer Actor podcast with David John Clark. Hey there, fellow actors and acting enthusiasts. Welcome to the very first episode of the Late Bloomer Actor Off Script. I'm your host, David John Clark, and I'm beyond excited to kick off this new adventure with you. Now, you might be wondering, what's the deal with off script? Well, grab a seat, settle in, and let me give you the lowdown. The Late Bloomer Actor, it's been an incredible journey for me. As you can see, I've got the T-shirt with the old logo on it. We've upgraded the logo in the 2 seasons that we've had so far, but it's been a privilege of sharing the mic with some phenomenal guests, exploring the ins and outs of the acting world. But you know what? It's time to switch things up. Peel back the curtain and go off script. So what's the story behind the off script? It's about spontaneity, authenticity, and those unfiltered moments that make the acting world so vibrant. No scripts, no rehearsed lines, just genuine conversations about the real stuff that happens on and off the stage. In this new series, we're going to dig deep into the heart of acting, discussing everything from the artistry itself to the nitty-gritty of the industry. And guess what? You're invited to join the conversation. Each episode, I'll be joined by some fantastic co-hosts, fellow actors, and industry folks to share their story, insights, and maybe a few laughs along the way. Just losing that, that scripted version of the other show, which is still going to go on. We've just finished season 2 in October with a great end of season catch up with some of the crew from season 1 and 2, and that'll be back in January 2024. In the meantime, you'll have this as a fill-in, and this will work hand in hand with the other episodes, with the other podcasts. So I'm hoping it'll work really well. We're going to spice things up a little on this one. We're going to go with some live episodes at times where you can throw your questions into the mix and catch me out or catch my guests out and get some, real life nose down in the barrel of the gun, so to speak. I don't even know if that's a saying, but that's where we're going to go off script. How's that sound? So what can you expect in each episode? Well, it's a bit like a virtual coffee chat with friends. We'll cover industry trends, personal stories and learnings, and maybe even a few rambles, because that's what makes it fun, right? Here's the cool part. You're not just a listener. You're part of the experience. Tune in, ask questions, share your thoughts, and let's make this journey truly interactive. Whether you're a seasoned pro, a budding actor, or just someone who loves the magic of storytelling, the Late Bloomer Actor Off Script is your backstage pass to the unfiltered, unscripted, and utterly enjoyable side of acting. For those listening to the podcast, I'm actually recording this through Riverside on my mobile phone whilst driving, safely, of course. I've got the camera just filming me just so it can add to the video, but for most of you, you'll be listening to the podcast. But as I said, for most of you, you'll be listening to this on the audio, and hopefully the sound is okay because most of my recordings are done in the studio. But I'm adding this as a supplementary to the introductory episode because I thought this would be a perfect way of, being off script, so to speak, when I come up with ideas or thoughts that I wanted to talk about and to get a conversation going. I thought, well, I'm getting old, so I tend to forget things and don't run with them. So I'm going to just do little supplemental videos like this and add that to the podcast, so I can either discuss them at the time or we can bring it up in the next episode. So that's what I'm doing this time. Is I've just been in the gym and had a really good workout, and I'm on my way to work now for night shift, my last one. Woohoo! Joys of shift work, guys, but pays the bills. And there's been a few things that have happened lately. Well, there's lots of things happening around the world, obviously, mostly bad at the moment, but obviously lots of good things as well. But there was a death of a young teenager here just recently. I might mention names or background. People in Adelaide will know who I'm talking about, but that and some other situations very similar. It just made me feel like, think, if only we knew when the end was coming, sort of thing. And every day is special. And we talk a lot about it on the podcast about I should have done this a long time ago, or I'm just getting into acting now. I wanted to do it when I was younger, but I was asked to go. My parents made me go to law school, that sort of stuff, and I regret not doing what I wanted to do. And we don't want to go through life with those regrets, really, do we? And it's never too late, of course. I always say that. We always say that when I talk to other late bloomers, that it's never too late. So it just made me think. Want to get people to talk. What's your thoughts on how do you make that decision to do it and to push through and to make it happen? Because you just don't know what's going to be around the corner, both positive and negative. Because with acting, it's we say all the time, it's a lot of no's and a lot of negative feedback, and you start to think and doubt yourself. But you never know when that door's going to open, or that sliding door is going to open and lead you to your next area. So I didn't want to look at this on the negative side of things, but I wanted to look at what happens in life and just make you realize that every day is special, and to chase your dreams. And if you really want something, then find a way to make it happen and get it done, and live your dream, so to speak. So there we go. A little bit of a supplemental to the introductory episode. We'll go back to cut back into my pre-recording of finishing it up. But if you want to talk about this on the next episode, I'm going to release this every Monday, hopefully. And but I'd love for you to come on. I'm looking at ways of how I'm going to send out links, so you can either leave a voice message or leave a video message. You can certainly email me at the latebloomeractor@gmail.com, or go on my Facebook page and leave a message there. Anything you want to talk about, again, you can do it as you can type a message, you can send me a video message or a voice message, and we will also, I'll try and work out how to either go live for some episodes or have people come into my recordings and chat live, and then release them the next week. So there we go, guys. Driving safely, eyes on the road. Just finished a gym workout. That's all about making the balance and staying fit and healthy. I just increased my speed up to 60, so I'm not that slow guy in the right lane. And I've got a nice 10-hour night shift in front of me. So thank you very much for listening. I've got this going through my headphones. Hopefully I've just wasted 5 minutes of my time and have to say this all again. But I look forward to you joining me on future episodes. Make sure you check out the Late Bloomer Actor. It's 2 seasons of top quality interviews there. I'd love for you to subscribe to both podcasts, listen in, rate and review as much as you can, and share amongst your networks if you can, please. We're growing really, really nicely, and it is a slow process, but I'm certainly beating a lot of the podcasts. They say the average podcast lasts 7 episodes. I've certainly outdone that, and now I've got the second one going as well. So nothing like a bit of pressure on a already full schedule, but that's what we need to do, isn't it? So thank you very much. Off to work I go, and we will talk to you next week. Buckle up, my friends. We're about to go off script and dive deep into the world of acting like never before. Thanks for joining me on this new adventure, and I can't wait to share some amazing moments with you. We'll be releasing every Monday. It's Monday evening in Australia and Monday morning just after midnight in the United States. I'm a little bit OCD and want my episodes releasing on the same day around the world. So if you're waking up Monday morning in America or across Europe, the episode will be there waiting for you, and we're ready to go on the journey. For my fellow Aussies, Monday evening, if you want to jump on board in the evening before you go to bed, I'll be right there. Otherwise, Tuesday morning on your commute to work or wherever that is, we can go through, and there we go. That'll be unscripted. So until next time, as I like to say, let's see you on set, or how about we just go off script together. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you next week.